What's going on, guys? Welcome back. My name is Leland, bringing you another live stream update. We're going to be talking about Bitcoin, Ethereum, and GRT today. How is everybody doing? Beautiful day in the crypto markets. A bit of a reversal that we saw with those bullish engulfing candles, not only on Bitcoin, but we also saw it on GRT and a number other of coins. Markets are looking so good right now, so promising. I'm expecting we're probably going to be seeing some new all-time highs with Bitcoin, considering right now we're above the 618 on our Fibonacci retracement. This is going back to March 13th. Today is March 29th. We have a new day that's going to be born here in about almost 2 hours. But let's go ahead. Let's go over to a 4-hour candle. How is everybody doing? Portal Mind, what's up, dude? Welcome back. Thank you for supporting the channel. California Capitalist, hello, the GRT. That's right. That's right. We're going to be talking about all those coins today. Hello, Paul. Looks like we have some new people in here. Welcome. Thank you for joining, guys. Jeremy Evans, hello. Yo. Always got it with the yo, Jeremy. How you doing, man? Benny, pay to know about GRT. You ain't even have to pay for that, man. GRT is just kind of a free update that we do for the live stream just in general. But if you guys are ready to go, let's go ahead and rock and roll so we can see. We're checking out Bitcoin on the 4-hour right now. The goal really was to get above that $57,400 level. We have gotten above it, looking very beautiful. We're coming back for that retest. We're testing it for support. Can we hold it for support? That is the question. In 2 more hours, it's actually 1 hour and 46 minutes is what I'm going to be looking for this candle close to stay above this 618 over here, and then hopefully within the next couple of days. It's a Monday and it's beautiful. We're already having a great start to the week right now. Bitcoin needs to get up to $59,360. That's going to be the next area of resistance that I'm going to be seeing over here. But we knew this was going to happen. We knew this, and if you guys watched the videos before, you can see that this right here, this formation between these two candles was a bullish engulfing candle signaling a reversal within the pattern that we were having. We had this downtrend, and then boom, this got printed right here, and we started to become bullish, very bullish on it. Although if we were taking a look at the technicals, I've been saying it for a while, but we were showing hidden bearish divergence. We had negative momentum moving to the downside. Its price action was moving up. Typically, that's very bearish, but it's Bitcoin. Things can just change. Things could just change like right away, and all these technicals can be negated. It doesn't even matter. I'm thinking we're probably going to be seeing some new all-time highs here. My next level that I'm going to be looking for as a major resistance is going to be this golden mean ratio. But like I said, we got a lot of work to do, a lot of work to get right back above that 618 over here. Come and get that retest. Get that as support. Get that as support. The major thing that I'm very impressed about Bitcoin right now is we're above this previous high that we had back here. We're above the bodies. Yeah, we're not quite above. You can see we ran into resistance right there at that wick, but I think it's just a matter of time before we kind of figure out exactly where we're going to be going. So that's huge. That's huge, guys. We're above that right there. Let's hold that, and let's continue to have these green candles, these green days moving to the upside. We want Bitcoin to keep moving up. That's very good for the altcoins. That just means the more money that flows into Bitcoin, the more the small guy is going to be selling, and he's going to be switching over to altcoins because that's where you're going to be getting most of your profits. Bitcoin is something that you're going to be needing to be holding on to for the future, guys. This is something that is going to be a necessity for the future. I strongly believe that Bitcoin is just eating up all of the quantitative easing that these governments are doing, all of this new money that they're printing, devaluing the dollar. That's exactly what we want to see. It's kind of a sad story too, right? It's like we're betting against the US economy, but it's inevitable. A lot of people are feeling more safe. A lot more institutions are feeling more safe coming into Bitcoin than they are withholding the dollar. They know that the deflationary zone is going to be kicking in here. Hyperinflation is going to be kicking in, and they're going to need some kind of reserve to preserve their money. The dollar is not the way to go. And we can clearly see that. Come on, Bitcoin's at $57,000. It's insane. This coin, this is the revolution. This is why we are here. It's beautiful. I love it. What more can we say about it other than we're massively bullish right now? If we go ahead and we take a look at the technicals, we did have our cross. between our oscillators over here on our stochastic RSI, momentum is moving up, looking really good. About to get that cross right here. We know price action is king. These indicators are going to be lagging, but we are going to start moving to the upside. So much room, guys. So much room on the RSI. We're sitting at a very comfortable 58 right now on the RSI. I want to see a trend be broken with Bitcoin. And this is really what I want to see. I want to see Bitcoin kind of break out of, let me see. Let me get, whoops. Let's do, what are you doing? Uh-oh. What did I just do? Okay, there we go. Kind of all over the place right now. But you can see how the RSI was weakening over here as the price action was moving up. There's going to be a bit of a trend line right here. I think if Bitcoin can become overbought and break through on the RSI, this trend line right here, get above that. If we can turn that into support and continue to move up on there, I think we can have a reversal. We could just negate all of these indicators that are showing us this bearishness, but price action is king. That's really what is going to be showing us what truly is going to be happening. So hey, One Combo Fishing, thank you for the 10, dude. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I definitely want to take a look at Icon. Absolutely. You're having a breakout, want to see where it's going to be going. Very bullish. Very bullish. So yeah, that's Bitcoin. You can see that we finally turned this 21 EMA into support over here. It took a little bit of time, but we were finally above it. This on the daily, guys. This has a lot of weight to it. Boom, boom, boom. Support, blast off. Let's go. Let's keep going. But what is even more impressive to me is the day that Ethereum is having right now. We are in this asymmetrical triangle with Ethereum. I wouldn't expect Ethereum to be breaking out within the next week or so. But what I am wanting to see with Ethereum is that we test this resistance. Let's test this resistance over here. Let's play around. I'm sure we're going to put in some kind of consolidation pattern from this movement to the upside. If we go to a 1 hour, we can kind of see we're having a little bit of a consolidation right now, just with this little guy right here. Some kind of triangle. Doesn't matter though. It's really semantics talking about the lower time frames. Not that big of a deal. But Ethereum, guys, I'm telling you, I keep saying this, not a lot of attention has been on Ethereum, but there's a lot of improvement protocols that are going to be laying on top of this. And the most important one that we're going to be taking a look at is going to be the London release that's going to be in July. EIP 1559 is going to have a burn feature. That's going to make it so scarce. You're going to have less Ethereum that's going to be available for the entire year. Watch how exchanges are probably going to they're going to start running out of supply. And that's when you're going to see the price of Ethereum start shooting up. I see a lot of speculation, a lot of people saying like, Ethereum's not going to $18,000. I'm sticking by it. This is just my personal opinion. I think we're going up there. And the reason why I say that, if I haven't shown you this already, I want to go over to a daily chart and I want to show you exactly what we've done. This is the Ethereum to Bitcoin pair. And you can see for years, we were stuck between this demand line down here with this supply line. And not too long ago, it was like the beginning of the year, we got that breakout. We came back for the retest and we're just kind of hanging out down here. I believe it is time, especially before July pops around, that we're going to start seeing this move into the upside. The target breakout move that I'm going to be looking for Ethereum percentage-wise against Bitcoin is going to be 18% of one Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin goes up to $100,000, that's a pretty conservative target, right? $18,000, 18% of one Bitcoin. Yeah, guys, I'm telling you, do not sleep on Ethereum. Do not sleep on Ethereum. Really bullish news came out today. That's why Ethereum is outperforming Bitcoin currently today. We're up 7.5% versus Bitcoin being up 3.5%. It was that Visa. Visa is going to be teaming up with the Ethereum blockchain. They're going to be using their protocol, laying it on top, and that's bullish. More and more, we're going to start seeing these companies coming in like Amazon Web Services, and they're going to start using the Ethereum blockchain. The ecosystem is huge on Ethereum right now. I know the fees are really high, but that's what the EIP 1559 is really going to help. It's going to really start helping with negating some of those fees, and it's just a matter of time. It's still really cheap Ethereum in my opinion. Of course, I'm an Ethereum bull. I have, gosh, 60% of my bag that is in Ethereum right now. So I'm a huge Ethereum fan. Looking good. Looking really good on both of these. I love exactly what's going on. Let's go ahead and take a look at GRT before we head out and take a look at Icon. If you guys are enjoying this content, please hit that like button. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. We like to do TAs. I put out videos daily, typically more about GRT, Orchid, New Cipher, and Numeraire. If you guys have some requests, you want to see some different coins, let's try it out. Let's see. But really, that's kind of my fan base on the channel here. You notice that I really don't talk about Bitcoin or really make a bunch of videos about Bitcoin because everybody does it, you know? I don't want to be that person who's just going to follow the trend and follow the views and the subscribes. I'm really happy, really impressed with the subscribers that we have gotten so far. I'm hoping that I can hit 6,000 subscribers. We're really close. We're like 70 subscribers away from hitting 6,000. It's only been 3 months. If you guys want to see a TA, you have a coin that you're in question about, you want to know about support levels, resistance levels, how it's looking, where's the momentum, what's going on with some of these coins, I will do a live TA for you. All you have to do is ask. You can do that in the form of a super chat or a super sticker. It is a $10 minimum for that. Invest in yourself. It's not that much. I mean, if we got a bunch of people who are in crypto, $10 is really not a lot to ask for. Plus, you'll be really comfortable in knowing what's going to be going on. And if you want to learn about the TA, if you want to follow my videos, watch these live streams, go buy my book. And actually, I'm going to grab it. I'm going to grab it right here. This is my book right here. This came out about that's kind of blurry. Let's fix that. This is my book right here. This book teaches you how to do TA like me. It has all of my favorite indicators. And yeah, you can go look up these indicators, you know, on the internet if you want to. But the thing is you don't know what kind of indicators are going to be specified to the crypto charts. There's a lot of indicators that you can use, a lot of indicators that I used within the stock world, and some of them just don't work that well. So it's a very tailored version, I believe that a lot of these indicators have very strong influences on the crypto market, which is why I put this book together. Not only are you going to learn about TA, but you're going to be learning about Bitcoin and blockchain and just understanding it as a whole. When you understand Bitcoin, and you've taken that orange pill, there's no stopping you. You guys are so early. This is revolutionary. 2.5% of people in the world hold crypto. Think about that. Think about how early you are right now. If you're worried about price, you should not be worried about price. All of these prices are extremely cheap, extremely cheap. So if you want to buy this book, links are down below. You can get it on Amazon. You can get it on Barnes & Nobles. I'm located globally. I don't care what country you're in, you're able to get this book, this book. And then soon, I believe I'm going to be in Walmart. I'm going to be in Target. But this book talks about a lot of amazing indicators. It's a fantastic book. The book has been getting really good reviews. People are enjoying it. So please go buy this book. Invest in yourself. It's only $12.95. I made sure it wasn't that much. It's a pretty cheap book to go buy. So if you guys would like to get a TA and you don't want to do a super chat or a super sticker, that's okay. I also have a link down below for 1UP coin. You can donate in crypto, which is really what I prefer. It is my dream to be having donations or contributions in crypto. You can do the super chat or the super sticker, but that YouTube takes 30%, and man, it kills me. Not only on top of the 30%, but I got to pay taxes on top of it as well. So anyways, let's jump into this. Let's look at GRT right now. GRT, massively bullish. GRT has never done this before, and this is why I think GRT is going to be hitting $3 very soon, within the next few weeks, maybe couple weeks. But I want to show you what we did yesterday. Yesterday we closed a weekly candle. On Sundays, we close weekly candles, and the type of candle that we closed is so bullish, and it had to coincide with the breakout of this triangle that we are in right here. Do you guys know what kind of Japanese candlestick pattern that is right there? That is called a bullish hammer. Guys, this is on a weekly. This has so much weight. It's good seeing it on the daily. You know, if you get these on the 4-hour cool, it might show like a short-term kind of reversal within a trend, but a bullish hammer on a weekly is probably the most bullish thing that you can find, the most bullish indicator that's going to be signaling a reversal within the trend. You can see our GRT has just been consolidating. We've been in this downtrend over here. Look at this immense amount of buying pressure with this wick down here. So much buying pressure. People wanting to get that cheap GRT, and it's moving to the upside. We printed that candle right there. It is Monday today. I believe the rest of the week for GRT is going to be amazing. And the reason why I say that, let's go to a 4-hour. And I want to show you what we're doing right now. We are putting in a consolidation pattern. It is quite small, but nevertheless, with this, let me back this out real quick. You can see that we have this resistance all throughout here, resistance, and then GRT broke above it. And look how perfectly we came back down and we tested that right there. This longer green trend line that you're seeing right here, this one's going back quite a bit. This one's going to be taking us all the way back to around the beginning of the year, where it was acting as support resistance in the past. You can see where we had this support, we broke below it. It was resistance, boom, flipped it back into support over here. So the true test is saying, can we get above this current trend line right here? Is it just going to keep moving up and eventually maybe we try to break above that? I really do think that's going to be happening. But if we go ahead and we take a look at our Fibonacci retracement, we go from our swing high to our swing low, you can see exactly where we got denied right there at the 382, $1.87. That's okay. That's totally okay. You can see we're just putting in some kind of consolidation pattern over here. We've had a really nice run up over here since the bottom to the top. That was been 42%. If you were watching my previous videos, I told you guys that this was the bottom. And the reason why I told you that that was the bottom of there is, we go look at the technicals. I was showing you that right around here where we were sitting below the 20 on the stochastic RSI. We were moving sideways over here for about a week or so, and that momentum started shifting to the upside. That was really bullish, not to mention the MACD on our histogram. Negative momentum moving to the upside, and we're getting that cross right now, guys. That the cross between the 12 and 26-day moving average. And look at this beautiful little guy just starting out. First green bar on the histogram. We're going to be expecting much more movement to the upside. I'm believing and I'm hoping that we can get a pretty big run up. And it just kind of depends on where we're going to be going. GRT had never in the history on the daily had gone down and touched the 30. That's where it went down. It touched the 30. Amazing buying opportunities. This is why I told you guys right here, buying opportunities, that's going to be the lowest. I don't believe you're ever going to be able to get GRT that low ever again. That was about $1.30. And currently we're sitting at 176. So the technicals are playing out. Our TAs are nearly spot on. We've been talking about this resistance that we're going to be running it over here. Consolidate. Let's go through our consolidation. Let's see what kind of consolidation pattern is it putting in right now. Okay, so we definitely have a resistance and we definitely have our supports forming on here. This is on a 1 hour. I typically don't like the chart on the 1 hour, but I do want to zoom in and I want to see exactly where what that's going to be looking at. So we have our a supply line about right there, and then we have a resistance line sitting at about right there as well. So I would probably give it maybe a few more hours, maybe into tomorrow, where we're going to start seeing that breakout coming back for the retest and trying to get above that $1.87 area. Like I showed you guys before, we already came back and got the retest out of that trend line, that long trend line that was going back over here. Huge resistance line, and that's what everybody's been waiting for right there. Right there, we came back, boom, we tested it, and we're taking off. So we did have a breakout target of this thing that was going to be taking us to about $3 very soon. Even 310 I had charted as well, depending on what kind of supply lines that we were looking, or sorry, the demand lines that we were looking at. We were looking at about possibly something right there. And I also took this over here in yesterday's live stream and I did a clone. You could even possibly say it could be right there. We had 3 beautiful touches, one right there, and right there. And if we take those breakout targets, if you didn't get to see it, I'll go ahead and I'll do it for you right now. Here's the first one from the first demand line right there. We take it to the breakouts and target breakout move. Look at that, $2.94. Or what if we were to, what if we were going to take this breakout target and we go from the top and we move this now down to the bottom over here? Well, this is where you're going to get your $3.10 area, about right there. We could get that more pinpoint accurate somewhere around there, but this one's taking us to about $3.12 within that area. It's not going to happen overnight, but slowly, eventually, we start running into these resistances and we start having a little bit of a cool off and we play around within these zones. Play within these zones. Let's move. Let's start moving to the upside. The ultimate goal for GRT right now, we do want to go ahead and see $2.26. Well, I think eventually we are going to start seeing that. This is kind of like getting into Orchid. Let me just go ahead and show you this over here. This is kind of like getting into Orchid somewhere around here, where I say the bottom on Orchid was going to be down here around that 42-cent area. And we took off. We took off like crazy. We went up and we hit 91 cents, having a bit of a cool off. But look, we're on Orchid right now. We're sitting between the 618 and the 786. This is massively bullish, guys. We caught that support right there. Let's hold it. Everything's looking really good. Looking at massively bullish right now. What's up, George Lopez? Hello. Rip the US dollar. You guys want to see the US dollar right now? Let's go take a look at DXY. This is the dollar. I currently have this charted out with some support lines that we were looking to break down above. We are in a bit of a reversal right now, but nevertheless, are you guys noticing that Bitcoin is still going up as the dollar is having a bit of a recovery? I think an area that we need to get below on the dollar is going to be the 88 area. That we need to get below the 88 area. And the reason why I say that on the dollar is if you come over here, you can see that there was previous support and resistance here in the past being held up really well. We can actually even go back even further, go back to a monthly chart. This is going all the way back to 1986. 1986 is going to be crucial. See all this right here? Look at that resistance. Look at that support right there. I don't expect the US dollar to be coming up and trying to break these highs over here with all the deflationary bullcrap that's happening, quantitative easing, the printing of the money. That's just weakening the dollar even more. It is inevitable. It is massively inevitable for the dollar to continue to be going up. We're just going up, having a little bit of a reversal right now before we start seeing movement to the downside. This is why we are bullish on Bitcoin. Exactly why we are bullish on Bitcoin. Okay, let's go take a look at Icon right now, requested by One Combo Fishing. Thank you for that. I really appreciate that, my friend. And let's see what oh my gosh. Yeah, no kidding, dude. This thing is really taken off. Really taken off. Okay, let's break it down to a daily over here. Oh yeah, dude. Oh, that's so pretty. That's so pretty. Let me just fix my Fibonacci over here. You actually broke this previous high back here on Icon. Wow. Wow, dude, it's so bullish right now. You see how previously before the 618 was massive resistance? And it's like trying to punch through a wall, right? You keep hitting that wall in that same spot over and over and over, and eventually. Hey, what's up, George Lopez? Hey, man, thank you for the 15. I really appreciate that. Thank you for supporting the channel. Could you take a look at SNX? You got it, bro. We're going to go ahead and add it to the list. Hey, got another one coming in. Daniel, what's up, dude? Thank you so much for the 10, man. Thank you very much. Let's see. George Lopez said, hey, could you take a look at SNX? Thanks, bro. Love you always and forever. I love you too. I love you too, bro. Thank you. And Daniel says, hey, Leland, we all love the TA work that you do through, though. I haven't watched the live streams in a minute. Would love a TA on... You guessed it, BNT. Oh, yeah, dude, absolutely. BNT, you got it. Definitely going to be adding it to the list there. Thank you very much, guys. So, right here on Icon, we have broken through, and I'm actually probably going to break this down to a 4-hour so we can see exactly what's going to be happening. Okay, we're having a resistance over here at the $2.71 area. You can see that's been resistance right here, and then previously in the past as well. Oh, actually, no, these are new all-time highs. Wait a minute. What's wrong with my fib? What's wrong with my fib here? Hold on. Let me fix this. Boom. Okay. No, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Oh, yeah. Okay. So even still trying to break through that 618 over here, it even came up to the 786 multiple times. Couldn't quite do it. But you finally broken through it. You even came back. Oh, you even came back and you got the retest at the 786. Guys, when this happens, this is massively bullish. We're going to be looking for much bigger moves to the upside. Currently, $2.50 was the previous high that we hit back here. $5 is going to be the next target that we're going to be looking for. I'll go ahead and take a look at technicals for you, but just based off of Fibonacci's over here, man. Well, I mean, really, what more do you want? You are going to be running into this this golden mean ratio, $2.85. It's going to be temporary resistance, but nevertheless, the trend is starting to move up. You have a lot of movement that is coming up over here. What was that bottom and what was that top currently? Wow, 60%, dude, nearly 60% that you had moving in this upward movement. And you held that 0.5, you held that 50% retracement on the Fibonacci very beautifully. Okay, where are you going right now? I want to take a look at it on the daily. Massively beautiful, hugely beautiful. Look at this negative momentum moving to the upside on your histogram over here. You had your cross and you're already starting to print the green on the histogram as well. Looking really good. A little bit overbought on the day, but that's okay. We know in the past, if we take a look, can you guys see that? Yep, we can totally see that. You know, in the past, you really like to come up to this area about the 93 before you start having any kind of pullback. That has happened twice. How come that line moved up so high? Let me drop this down just a little bit. Sorry, 88. It was the 88 that you like to have a little bit of a retracement. This was a really huge run up that you had back here. If you're seeing this top that we had on our RSI, that was, wow, dude, you went above 100 on the RSI. That was a huge move to the upside. Look at all that selling that happened, but that was because of the liquidity crisis. When that disease started taking over our world, a lot of people became very fearful and they sold off. Well, gosh, what a perfect time to buy. Perfect time to buy. Huge uptrend moving to the upside. Looking massively bullish right now. Looking really good. Actually, just want to go ahead and take a look over here. So like I said, you are a little bit overbought on the day right now. I mean, you're only sitting at about 73, so you could probably see some more moves to the upside before we start seeing a downturn. And you'll probably expect to see the stochastic RSI over here. So we are above the 80, but look what it's done in the past multiple times. When you were above the 80, I mean, you hung up here for weeks. You were hanging up here. So a lot of money being flown into Icon right now, looking massively bullish. Like I said, we're going to be looking for that $5 target to the upside. But this structure right here is exactly what you want to see. We have this downtrend. We were moving sideways. We were consolidating for quite some time. We have the breakout, and I'll go to a 4-hour, and let me just show you what that breakout looked like. We take a trend line, very basic, very simple trend lines. We had right about there, I want to say, maybe a little bit lower right there. You got the breakout, beautiful. You came up, you tested it, and you're getting the confirmation. You're looking for that in. If you guys have watched my or watched my show, you guys know that in is exactly what you're looking for. That is the buy signal. The buy signal right there, especially coming back and touching that 786, you're getting the resumption off. Expect resistance at $2.85. Then $3. $3 is not going to be too easy to get above, but eventually you will be getting above that, taking you up to $3.32. Then $4.67. I think we will be having some selling off at that point, but is it going to stop there? No. I bet you take a consolidation pattern right before that $5. $5 is going to be a huge psychological resistance that we're going to be looking for on Icon. That's going to be about right there. You might fall a little bit short hitting this resistance at the 2618. Take a little bit of a cool off for a little bit, and then boom, try to get above that. And your next target is going to be $7.73. That's going to take some time. It's going to take a few weeks for at least for that to be playing out. Nevertheless, we are in a bull market and we are moving to the upside. Looking really good, man. Looking really bullish. This is something that I would to be taking a trade on right there. That indication right there would be telling me that we're going to be taking a move, or I would be taking a position with an Icon personally. Not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just some dude on the internet providing you guys data. I've been doing this for quite some time. I moved over from stocks, going over to crypto. It's been a lot more rewarding for me. I'm able to swing trade these things a lot better, and looking good, man. Icon's looking really good right now. We have our targets to the upside. Let's just talk about supports, okay? Let's talk about support levels. Just hey, what's up, right? What's up, man? Thank you for the 10. I really appreciate that so much. Can we take a look at Dash? Dash hit new all-time high this year, or can it hit a new all-time high this year? I think so. I really do think Dash could hit an all-time high. They don't call it Dash for nothing, man. When Dash moves, it really moves. Really likes to move. Okay, let's go ahead and let's move on to the next coin here. We're going to be taking a look at SNX. I believe we already have this one charted. I want to take the look at the one by TradingView. This one always has the best data for me. Wow, huge consolidation. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. Wow, times to be taking positions are right about now. And wow, I didn't even have to look at technicals that much, because look at these tests that you're having on the 21 EMA right now. That's on the weekly. Let's go over to a daily. But you can see even on that weekly over there, you have these beautiful touches coming to the 21 EMA. You're consolidating. You still have a trend line. You haven't quite broken out. Actually, you haven't broken out at all. That is going to be something that we're going to be looking for, and we can have a measured move on this as well. Where exactly is SNX going to be going? Well, we have our resistance line right there. That is going to be our supply line, and our resistance line, our demand line. Where do I want to take this? Are you in a flag? It might be a flag. Actually, that is a beautiful flag. Or a descending wedge. Let's see. I'm going to say this is more of a descending wedge. And the way you can see that is I haven't looked at this. We're going to go ahead and pull up the MACD, but the MACD, you're going to see negative momentum moving to the upside. You're going to start seeing those red histograms, and they're going to be getting smaller and smaller and smaller. They can be moving to the upside. Let's see. I could be wrong. Moment of truth. Exactly. I've been doing this for so long. I kind of expect to see what's going to be happening on the MACD, but look at this negative momentum moving to the upside. This is exactly what you want to see within a falling wedge. Beautiful falling wedge pattern happening right now. We haven't had the breakout. We can do a measured move on this, but just before we do that, look how low your oscillators are. Your 12 and 26 day moving averages over here are about to take a cross. Price action is king. You're going to be seeing price action start moving up towards this resistance level, which is going to be about that $19 area, looking really beautiful. Wow, dude, these are really the times to be taking positions on coins like these right now. You came down and you got very close to that 30 on the RSI. You had really weak strength this entire time. It's exactly what we want to see within a falling wedge. And then before we get that breakout to the upside, okay, what kind of targets are we going to be seeing within a pattern like this? Well, what you can do is we can go ahead and we can take a measured move, and I'm going to go ahead and pull a Fibonacci out, and it's going to be telling us exactly where we might be going. But you can take the distance from the top over here to the support down here. Do I want to take it from here, or do I want to take it from there? I'm comfortable with taking it with here as well. We'll do both. Let's do both, and let's just kind of get an estimate. Let's say your breakout target happens right there. Well, that's going to be taking you up to a $30 area. That's going to be huge psychological resistance. You can see that you have that resistance previously in the past over here where you got denied. It did go above $30 for quite some time, but look at that wick to the downside. If we're looking at on the daily chart, look at this wick on this candle right here. Boom. A lot of selling pressure. A lot of people wanted to take profits. That's when you started consolidating. Beautiful pattern. Very beautiful pattern. It'll be taking you up to new all-time highs. Is it going to stop there? No, it is not going to stop there. Let's go ahead and get rid of all of our supports and our trends and our breakouts, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to take a Fibonacci retracement. This is how we're going to be able to see where we're going to be going. Okay, so currently you can see that you're being held down by the 236 line over here. Is going to be $17.59. You see how in the past right here that this was this was support all the way over here. You broke below it, and now we're looking to get right back above that 17.59. Be looking for that area. Once you come up and turn that into support, next area of resistance that we're going to be looking for is going to be that $20 area. But once you start getting up towards that $20 area, notice how when we have this trend line that was back here, that's going to be coinciding with the 382 as well. Coming up to that trend line is going to be really massive, trying to break through that $20 area. That's going to be the 382. When you start to break $20, start to become very bullish. That is when I think we're going to be starting to heading up towards that $30 area. But the true test that we are going to need to see on SNX is we need to break through this 618, $23. Let's just say $24. It's really close to 24 bucks. $24 is going to be a major area of resistance. You can see that was the case previously in the past. You'd wicked up here, you couldn't quite get above it. You wicked up above here, couldn't quite get above it. But nevertheless, get that breakout. That's exactly where you're going to be heading. Break through $24. Next area of resistance that you're going to have is going to be $26.79. When you break through these two resistances over here, this is the area. This is the doorway. The doorway to the bull markets, to continued more upside. It's going to be looking really good once you do that. Come play in this area. I'm totally fine with that. Play within that area, and then after you do that, you break above $26.79. Come back for that retest, and boom. That's the confirmation, that in shape. You're going to want to look for that in shape. And then I think, boom, you're going to be going up, breaking new all-time highs after $30. I am going to be looking for, and guys, this is real. This is very real, especially with the conditions of the market right now. We've been consolidating for quite some time. Things have been boring for so long. It is time. It is time for crypto to start moving. Typically, March is not a really great month for Bitcoin, although we've been up 26% this past month for March, still really bullish. I mean, previously in the past, we've always been in the negative. always been in the negative on our March months. We have March and September, probably one of our worst months performance wise within crypto. So this week we're starting to roll into to April. This is when we're April, May, June are our big months for crypto. We've done our consolidation. It's just time to be moving up. So after that $30, I'm going to be looking for $35. And this is going to be going in increments of 10. I'm sorry, 5. It's going to be going in increments of 5 after that. You'll be looking for 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. And eventually that's exactly where we're going to be going. So after you break $40, which is going to be the 1618 over here, you are going to be coming up to the 2618s. These are pretty heavy resistances. A lot of the time when you start moving up into these areas, you're going to start to become overbought. You're going to be needing to be taking a consolidation area. Not too long though. I mean, we already had a really long consolidation period back here. It's been about a month and a half, almost nearly 2 months. So it's time. It is really time. Once you get above your 21 EMA, which you're sitting at about $18.52, like I said, you're going to be moving up to that resistance, get that confirmation, and boom, you're going to be taking off. An area that you really do not want to drop below on SNX is they're going to be that 1364. Drop below $13.64 and you're out. You got to get out, man. You can't stay in it. We're going to be expecting more to the downside. And if that happens, we're going to be looking for support levels. We have a support level right there. We have one right here. And then the next one down below is that right there. So $11, $9, and $8. I don't see that happening. I really don't see that happening. Just given the technicals and look at the MACD. Look at this crossover about to have, guys. Massively bullish. Massively bullish. I believe that's going to be happening. Looking really good. Looking really good right now. Get that breakout. Let's talk about it a little bit more. Come back and ask me about it. You can see exactly where we're going to be going. But looking really good. Looking very good, George Lopez. Yeah. Hello, Daniel. David, what's up? Hi, how are you? A lot of new people I'm seeing in here. Welcome, guys. Hello. Hey, bro. Dope channel. Is it possible to share thoughts on AB or ADB? Ad Bank. I've never heard of that one before. But if you would like to have a coin taken a look at, read the description down below. It's a minimum of a $10 donation. You can do that in the form of a super chat or a super sticker. Everybody will get to see it. You can also do it through OneUp. I have my link down below. You can tip me in crypto if you would like, and that will still pop on the screen. It'll actually read your message. It'll read your message aloud. Versus these super chats and super stickers don't do that at all. So yeah, SNX looking really good, man. Looking really good. Some coins are not looking bullish right now, and they're actually kind of scary. Let's go ahead and take a look at BNT. This is going to be traded on TradingView, calculated by TradingView. Oh wow, look at that, holding that 618 very beautifully, very beautifully. Let's go over to a weekly, and I want to just go ahead and see these previous lines that we had before. Wow, huge recovery that you have back after the liquidity crisis. When you had that drop in the liquidity crisis, you came all the way back down to 10 cents. Dude, you're sitting at $7 right now, $7.40. That's huge, man. It's almost over 9,000% gains within the past year. If you held back here and in 1 year made 9,000%, that's what we're here for. That's what we're here for, is this alt season. And what I can do is actually, I'm going to drag my Fibonacci back over here right about there. And do I want to take it from that one right there? Yeah. So really beautiful. You can see in the past over here when we were in August, we had that resistance at the 236, took a bit of a consolidation downturn, but we moved right back up and it had pumped ever since after that. Wow, that was even before the beginning of the year. That was in November that it started moving to the upside. Cool. I love it. Looking really good. What's really cool about Bancor right now is that you're above the 618. Massively bullish. You came up, you hit your 786. Dude, these charts don't lie. They're beautiful. I love Fibonacci for this reason right here. You came up, you hit that 786 as a resistance, and you're coming back. Perfect touch. Beautiful touches. You're using the 618 at $7 as support. Do not drop below $7. It's possible. It might happen. You even might come back down and touch this trend line. I don't know if you can see that light green trend line that I have over here, but that one goes back all the way back here. Let me just show you that real quick before we move on. You can see that was resistance, 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 and it's just, you couldn't break through it. Look over here. It was even resistance as well. But when you broke out of it, got a phone call coming in. But even when you broke out of that trend line, look what beautifully happened. You broke out of that green trend line. Can you see that? Let me just up the opacity on that so it's a little bit more visible. But when you broke out of that long-term trend line going back all that time, you came back, you got the retest, and then boom, look at that in shape right there. You broke through it, boom, made up to new highs, hit the 786, beautiful, coming back for a retest at the 618, looking massively bullish, massively bullish. Okay, let's go to a daily. I want to see what's going on the, oh my gosh, dude, you were showing hidden bear or hidden bullish divergence on the daily. On the daily, my friend, these are the times to be picking up these coins. Okay, negative momentum moving to the downside. You see on our histogram over here, 2 islands, one smaller island on the histogram, followed by a big island. That is, and with price action moving to the upside. Typically, when you see this negative momentum on your MACD, while price action is moving to the upside, this is an indicator that a huge move is imminent. It is time, and it's the bottom. You're really close to the bottom right now. You can see the bottom over here was $6.41. That $6.41 was the bottom of this histogram. You're already starting to print that light red on the histogram as it starts moving up. Eventually, you're going to be getting this cross between the 12 and 26-day moving average. Massively bullish, my friend. Massively bullish. You're not even overbought. You're sitting smack dab in the middle over here at about 53 on the RSI. But check out your stochastic RSI. Sitting below the 20 for quite some time. Look at that momentum. Momentum starting to move to the upside. I believe once you start breaking that resistance in that pattern that you're currently in right now, we're going to go ahead and just go to a 4-hour. And I want to see where that resistance is right now. You're going to be looking at about something right about there. And I believe this is a bull flag. This is going to be, yep, beautiful bull flag. Beautiful bull flag that you're putting in over here. So we can actually take a measured move from this bull flag just from the base. So the base is going to be right over here to the top. Okay, follow me with this, okay? Because this is going to get a little confusing. I'm going to go ahead and take away our demand line right there. I'm going to extend the supply line out just for illustration purposes. So what you can do is you go to the base. You go to the base over here and you go all the way to the top. That's your flagpole. You have your flagpole and then you have your flag moving over here. But what is really cool, hey, what's up, Steven? Thank you for the 10, dude. I really appreciate it. Thank you, guys. What's up, man? Can we go ahead and take a look at Elrond? Yes, you got it, man. Gonna go ahead and add it to the list right now. But like what I was saying over here, with Bancor right now, you have this pattern, and what you can do is you can take a measured move from the top over here, and what you do is you take your trend line all the way down to that base, and you want to try to make it as straight as possible. That is going to be right around this base over here. So go straight up and down with that. This is going to be the target breakout move that we're going to be looking for once we do have the breakout out of that resistance. When you have that breakout of the resistance, you can take that over here, and let's just say it's right there. Hey, what's up, Theodore? Thank you for the 90 NOK. What is that? What country? I actually have never even heard of that before. Is that NOK? I've never heard of that. Norwegian. Oh, are you from Norway? Oh, wow, cool, man. That's really cool to see like different people from different countries in here looking at that. Thank you so much, man. Nice work. Can you do a TA on Dent? You got it, my friend. Adding it to the list right now. So that breakout target for Bancor is going to be taking us up to $13. But the true test that you want to see with breaking out is going to be that $10 area. $10 area was sitting at about somewhere right about, oh, $10 is going to be at the 886. Yep. $10 is going to be at that 886. That's going to be this line right here, right there. But given the circumstances, given the momentum and the hidden bullish divergence with that price action, impending price action that's moving to the upside, dude, this is massively bullish right now. And this is typically where I would be leaning in a lot heavier on these positions, especially because I got that bounce at the 618, excuse me. So when you get that breakout of this bull flag, be looking for $13 for that next target. But really, once you've done that, it's going to take some time. But when you get that breakout, come back and get that test at the 786. 786 is going to be about that $8, maybe $9 area. Nevertheless, dude, I think that is going to be happening It's impending price action that's just going to be moving to the upside. We're just waiting. We're playing the patient game right now. After you hit that $13 area, we're going to be coming up to the golden mean ratio, which is going to be $14.28, then 15, then 18, then 30 and $51. Guys, I'm not joking. With the way that this thing is looking right now, it's not going to happen overnight, but it is going to be playing out. We are in a bull market. What a perfect time to be taking positions on something like this. Not financial advice, but if this were me, this is where I would be taking my positions. This is really where I would be taking the positions. But first, before you would do that, get out of this current resistance line that you have, confirm it, and let's get above the 886 around that $9 area. Nevertheless, dude, you're looking massively bullish right now. All these coins are looking really good. Consolidation periods are over. They are over, and we are just waiting. Get in on it early. Let's find out what's going to be happening. We just looked at that one. That's right. We're going to be looking at Dash next. Going to be looking at Dash. Been live for, wow, 53 minutes already? Gosh, time flies. I swear. It doesn't even feel like we've been here that long. If you guys are enjoying this content, please hit that like button, that bell, that sub if you are new as well. What's up, baseball? Hello. Welcome, dude. Theodore. Yeah, that's right, man. Yeah, we're going to be taking a look at Dent for sure. A lot of new people I'm seeing in here. Welcome, guys. Thank you for joining. Okay, we're going to be moving over to Dash. Let's go take a look at Dash. Got all these coins over here. If you guys ever notice that in my list, can you read that? I don't think anyone's ever picked that up. I have a shitcoin list. I don't know if I can say that, actually. I have to be careful with what I say because I got to monetize these. So, I have an S coin list, quite a long S coin list. I mean, I call them S coins, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, let's take a look at Dash. Currently sitting at $213 right now. Oh wow, you even came all the way up above $300. Had a bit of a retracement, consolidated for a little bit, looking good. We'll go over to the daily, where you want to see new all-time highs for Dash by the end of the year, $1,600. Yeah, dude, I really do think that can happen. New all-time highs for Dash this year. I really do think that's going to happen. But the thing with Dash, dude, is when it moves, it really likes to move. I mean, just like with these movements that we had right here, the previous movement that we had recently, I mean, this thing just started going parabolic out of nowhere. And you can see that that was in the past as well. Huge moves to the upside. I mean, these percentage gains are insane. But if you can get in on Dash at an early time and sell at the top, I mean, look at that. Look at that movement to the top there, over 300%. Beautiful. This one over here, this movement to the top, 283%, almost about a 300% move as well. Can you expect Dash, after it consolidates, to be moving up at, you know, to those levels? I think so. I really think so. Wow, Dash looking really good right now. Check out this negative momentum moving to the upside. Beautiful. Red on the histogram is weakening, or not weakening, but it's the momentum is starting to move up, and you're about to have your cross right here, looking really beautiful, sitting smack dab in the middle. A lot of these coins looking very similar, sitting at the 50 on the RSI. Not all coins are doing this right now. I just want to emphasize that you guys are choosing really good coins. I mean, there's probably a reason why you're choosing these coins, because they're starting to look really good. Nevertheless, you are catching support right now at that 886, $181. Is the consolidation phase over? That one's a little bit more trickier, that I want to take a look at. Let's go to a 4-hour, dive in a little bit deeper, take out that microscope, and let's see exactly what's happening over here. Okay, beautiful supply line that you have going on right here. You're approaching the apex of that triangle right now. This is a descending triangle, which typically, and I don't want to scare you by saying this, but typically that's a bearish pattern. That's a pretty bearish pattern, but given the circumstances of the coin and the indicators and where this is going to be going, I don't think that we're going to be getting a breakout to the downside. I really don't think that's going to be happening. Let me just take a look at previous data that we had on the past over here to see. Oh yeah, dude, beautiful. Look at that. So your previous areas of resistance back in May of 2019, June of 2019, but check out the resistance that you had right back over here on the 886. You got above that and you turned it into support. Massively bullish. You haven't done that for a couple of years, almost a couple of years. We're approaching 2 years right now since you've done that. Bullish Bullish, 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 massively bullish. Dash looking really good right now. Not one of the best performers that we see. The market cap of Dash is actually a lot higher than a lot of these other altcoins, but you can see that we've gone up in 1 year 888%. That's good. That's great, but not the best performer, right? That's just my opinion. Not the best performer, especially when you go over, especially when you go over to a coin like District and you have the liquidity crisis down here. And I use this as an example a lot, but from the bottom of that liquidity crisis all the way to the top, 20,000%. You see the difference? It doesn't mean it's a bad coin. I'm just saying that there's probably more opportunity elsewhere, somewhere where you can probably be making a lot more gains. But nevertheless, there's still gains, still a lot of gains to be made within these coins. So once you break out of this, this supply line right here, next target that you're going to be looking for is going to be that golden mean ratio, $2.43. You can see that we were being held down as resistance previously in the past. When it got above that before, it turned into support, but it was too much. It was too much. You were overbought like crazy. And if you go ahead and take a look at that on the RSI as well, your RSI had come all the way up to that 90 area. You were overbought. You need to take a consolidation pattern. You started moving down. That negative momentum started moving into effect with that MACD. You're about to get that cross right now. So I do believe you can start seeing that golden mean ratio area again, that $243 area. Once you get above $243, this 1414 line is light resistance. You're going to cut through it like butter. It's $266. Then the real test is going to be that $300 area. Traders want to see Dash break $300. I think once you're done consolidating over here and you get the breakout, you can see that to the upside. Okay, let's take a measured move. I believe we could probably do something kind of like, what is this? What kind of pattern is it? It's definitely consolidating, and I want to take a target breakout move, but where do I take that from? That's the thing. Can we take it from, let's move this up. I want to take it to the peak. Take it to the peak right here, and let's just take it down here. Let's take an estimate and see exactly possibly where that could be. Let's say you get the breakout right there. Well, coincidentally, that's going to be taking you to the previous high that we had back here, which is going to be $338. It's not going to stop there, though, because once you break through the 1618, let me just tighten this up a little bit. When you break through that 1618 huge gap, there's a huge gap going all the way up to $461. Break $300, and that's where you're going to be going. $461. I really do possibly that could be happening. Now, your question was, can we break all-time highs by the end of the year? I think that's very possible. It's still very early. We're still in Q1 right now. Are we in Q1? I think we ended Q1. Oh, Q1's about to end here pretty soon. The end of this month is the end of Q1. Yeah, that is exactly right. So for Q2, I think you can start seeing these movements to the upside. The next 3 months for Dash, I am going to be looking for. Okay, the reason why I'm saying that is because we've talked about this multiple times. You're above that 786 right there. $165 was really the area that you need to get above. You're well above it. Consolidating, you're showing bullishness, you're going to be moving to the upside. So we have our targets to the upside. Eventually, I think we can start hitting $785. But then after that, my friend, I really don't have a whole lot of data that I can really be giving you right now that's going to be showing us where that could possibly go. Let's get rid of everything on the chart right now. I was showing you kind of a shorter term Fibonacci. It was going from this swing high over here down to this swing low. What if we took this Fibonacci and we came down over here? It's kind of ugly. I don't really like it. So yeah, our support levels, our resistance levels that we're going to be looking for in the future, looking really good. Looking really good. MACD is implying that as well on the daily. So looking really good. We have our targets. Are we good, man? Do you like it? Really good. Really good. That's so crazy to see the NOK 90. It kind of freaked me out for a second. I thought someone tipped $90. That would have been crazy. Huge contribution at that point. Wow, we are blowing through these coins really quickly. I love it. Let's go take a look at Elrond. Hey, Kano. What's up, man? How you doing? You have a very nice voice. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Nate P, ADA, Cordano. Yeah, actually, there's a lot of things to look at Cordano right now. David Clark, Theta, my man. Just an average Joe who bought 2,517 Theta in January at $1.19. Good for you, dude. Nice. I'm holding for the next 3 years, really. I hope It will change my life. Very, very confident in the project. Huge project. Theta is going to be the future of streaming, man. I'm telling you, Theta is a very bullish project, along with T-Fuel as well. Okay, let's go to the one calculated by TradingView. That's just my favorite. I like to look at those. We did the one previously before on Tether. Let's check it out. Let's check out both, and let's see. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, Elrond. Gosh, I remember when Elrond was down here and I wanted to buy it. That's insane. Absolutely insane. Okay, I do want to take a look at the one on that one as well. Hey Carl, welcome back, man. Thanks for coming. Thank you for the 10, dude. I really appreciate that. Hi. Let's see what's going on with ENJ with Engine. Yeah, dude, let's see. Engine has just been oh wait, I missed one. I'm so sorry. Vintage Toys, thank you so much for the 10. They were just back to back. Thank you so much. Can we take a look at Orchid? Yes, let me put Orchid in before Engine since you got that in first. Absolutely. Thank you guys. I really appreciate the contributions. This really helps support the channel. Okay, so we have Elrond there. We also have Elrond over here. This one gives us a little bit more data. Actually, these are two separate ones. This is calculated by TradingView. Why do they look so different? That's my question. That one was released over here. I know it was very pretty new coin. September was the release date. I don't like this chart. I'm not going to be using this chart. This is the one I used previously before. Typically when these coins have taken off, wow, nice consolidation that you've done. Huge pumps to the upside since, let's see, gosh, since the birth of Elrond right now, we've moved up quite a bit. Let's go ahead and take it to the bottom, to the top, 3,000%. Huge gains, man. Really huge gains. What did you buy this at? I'm very curious to see what you bought this at. Okay, we're looking at our Fibonacci from our swing high to our swing low. You love to be playing between that $137 area and the 152 as well. You can see that that is something you've been playing with. You broke below the 382. That was resistance, and it was support, and then it was resistance, and then now you turned it back into support, coming up and hitting that $152 area. What are you doing on the technicals? What's going on? Beautiful, beautiful, man. Nice consolidation. It's about over right now. You had your cross, but it looks like it's a little weak right now. It's just looking a little weak. You have that negative momentum moving to the upside. Beautiful. You're sitting smack dab in the middle on your RSI. Still lots of room to the upside, but what kind of concerns me is that the stochastic RSI on the daily has just taken a cross. You went above that 80, and now your momentum is going to be starting to move to the downside. Very hard to tell what's going to be happening. I'm getting kind of mixed signals here, and these technicals aren't the end all be all, right? You really have to take them with a grain of salt, kind of understand the charts a little bit and what's going to be happening, because the MACD is showing that cross and it's just kind of skidding along with the stochastic RSI. It's showing me that we might be having some more sideways movement. I mean, the move that you had to the upside over here from way back here, you might need a little bit longer of a consolidation pattern, but what are you doing? What's going on? Let's go ahead and let's take away the fib real quick, and I want to see exactly where you possibly could be going. What kind of formation is this? You might be doing something like, yeah, I'm very comfortable with that. Okay, so approaching the apex of the triangle, that's bullish. The fact that you're above the 21 EMA right now and you're using it as support, plus you're sitting really close to that resistance line. That resistance line, that the supply line is what you're going to need to be breaking. You need to get above 150 bucks. Once you get 150 bucks, come back for that retest. Test that for support. You have to test that for support. You could get some fake outs over here where you have a candle go straight up and then you go right back down. That's totally fine. Totally okay. Really hard to say. This one's a little harder to do TA on, given the indicators I'm looking at. I want to go to a 4-hour. I want to go to a 4-hour. I want to see what's going to be happening in the short term. Okay, so on the 4-hour right now, give me a second. Let me take a look at over here. Negative momentum moving to the upside. You had that break right there. Was that a break? Okay, a little bit different of a perspective, right? Little different of a perspective. So if we take this trend line right here, you've had the breakouts. It's showing that you have a breakout on the 4-hour. And what if we extend this all the way to the top? Yes. Okay. My mistake. I'm very sorry. You got the breakout. You got the breakout. You came back for the retest. So you can see right here, resistance, resistance, resistance as well. Very bullish, very bullish. You came up, you hit that 50% retracement on $153. You came back for the retest. It was coinciding with that 382 at 137, and you're getting the resumption off right now. You are in that in shape pattern. So that's looking really good. Okay, let me go back to the technicals and see where possibly you could be going. So like I said, you do have that negative momentum that is moving to the upside, but your oscillators are up pretty high over here. That doesn't mean that the price is going to drop. That just means it's just showing strength. It's showing a momentum that's going to be moving to the upside. But what is really nice on the 4 hour is you are sitting below the 20, and you did have a cross right here. That cross is only going to be showing, it's going to be reflecting that retest. This one's a little harder to do TA on. I'm kind of unsure. There's a number of things that I'm looking at here. I'm getting mixed signals. But price action is king. So we're going to be looking at price action from here. Like I said, because you got that breakout, you got the resumption, you need to come over here and break $153. Once you break $153, 168 is going to be the test after that. You can see that we have that resistance back over here, and over here as well. Just couldn't quite do it. Can we have a fourth attempt at this and get the breakout? Possibly, maybe. But what I really want to see you do on the short term is get above 153 and hold that into support. Even if you come up to the 618 and get rejected, that's totally fine. Just stay above 153 once you get to that point. Play in this area over here, get comfortable, feel really good about it, and then let's have an attempt to come try to break through that 1618. When you break through that 1618, that's just gonna be the zone. This is a lot of these things. A lot of my technicals are going to be looking the same on here, but that's exactly what we want to do. 168, 189, and then that $200 area is going to be sitting about that 886 over here. Expect heavy resistance at that area. Nevertheless, it's really nice that you got that breakout. You're getting the resumption. So I think those are levels that you could be seeing to the upside. Let's say the indicators, we're having mixed feelings. So I want to talk, I'm not really bullish and I'm not really bearish about it. I'm just kind of in the middle. I'm going to need a little bit more data on this before I can make a deciding factor whether we're going to be really moving to the upside. Excuse me. But let's say you don't hold this support line that you currently just broke out of. Let's say you don't hold it and you come back down, you break below $137. You're not too far away from that right now. Be careful. Be looking for that area. Be looking for that $137 before you start coming back down and touching that $119 level. If you drop below 119, you got to get out, man. That's not good. You really don't want to see that happening. You put in all this work out above it. So we have our support lines, we have our resistance lines. I think once you can get above 189 and you come back for that retest, you're going to be looking for 200, 217, 252, 270, and then almost $300 coming up here to the 1618. I think that's possible. I'm very unsure about it right now. Let me go ahead and take a look at it. And one more thing over here. You are using your 21 exponential moving average as support currently right now. That's kind of why I'm saying you really don't want to go below 137 because it's coinciding with that 21 EMA and the 382 and the Fibonacci's. So stay above that level, man. If you start breaking below that level, it's not going to be looking too good. You're going to be falling really quickly down to $120 really quickly. So be looking for those levels. We need a little bit more data to see what's going to be happening. Nice consolidation pattern. You've had this huge run up. Maybe it just needs some more time consolidating. It's possible. It's very possible. Huge run up, man. Huge run up. Take that consolidation, kind of looking a little bit kind of like GRT right now. Exactly, actually. So I hope that helps you out a little bit with your trading. Is this a buy area? Would I pick up some more? I'm unsure. I'm really unsure, man. Really unsure about it right now. Let's get some more data and then we can kind of figure out exactly where we're going to be going with that. Topher, hello. Anyone here from BTC Jam? What is that? BTC Jam? Did I get a shout out or something over there? Maybe interesting if I did. Let me know if I did. I got a $90 and a little late. Steven said that. Okay, gotcha. Nomad, like the whole like meal thing where you only eat one meal a day. Ocean looks like it wants to break out. We have Chuck in here. Dude, You call TA like a sports anchor calls a football game. Nice. Cool, dude. I like it. I mean, hey, why not? That's kind of appealing to listen to. Speaker songs. I just converted my ocean to DGVC. Never heard of it. So many coins out there. It's nearly impossible to try to know all these coins. I feel like I already know a lot of coins. I mean, given my list that I have over here. Where's everybody from? Are you you guys from the States? Are you from different countries? I know we had one from Norway. It was that Norwegian one. That did we take a look at that one? I believe that's the one we're gonna be looking at. Elrond. Oh yeah, that's next. We're gonna be looking at the one on Dent. Okay, let's move over to Dent. Let's see what Dent's doing right now. Actually, before we do that, let's go ahead and take a look at Bitcoin right now. Just hovering, just kind of doing its own thing. Algo at 15% today. Wow, looking really good. Yeah, nothing really has moved that much recently. Do we have any huge movers today? Anything that's just gone crazy? WAN chain, wow, up 33%. Cool. Wow, broke through a lot of resistances. Turned that into support. Woo! Got that retest, got that resumption. It's moving up higher. Good job, WAN. Looking really good. SKL, I know that's on Coinbase. A lot of people bullish about this. Wow, it came down in touch of 1618. Got that resumption off and got rejected at that resistance that we previously had set over here. We'll see what happens. Let's see what happens. What else? VRA up 20%. So huge moves. A lot of huge moves that are going on. Okay, what are we looking at? That's right, Dent. We've calculated this one in the past. I just want to go ahead and take a look at it again. Up 16%. Good for you. You're getting the breakout of Dent right now. You were in this consolidation pattern, asymmetrical triangle, and you're getting the breakout. Really bullish, man. Looking really bullish. Looking very nice. Momentum, stochastic RSI, about to take that turn right there. Momentum starting to move up. Looking good. You are overbought on the day. Are you showing any signs of nope, just convergence, regular convergence, and pending price action is going to be continuing to move to the upside. Wow, your RSI, I'm sorry, your MACD right now, not a lot of red on the histogram that I'm seeing, but you've been up here for quite some time. It wanted to take a turn. It really did want to take a turn. You can see how it started to curve out and then boom, it got that breakout and they start moving higher. We could definitely start moving higher on this. Let's go to a 4 hour and I want to see, did we have a breakout target with Dent? Oh, wow. Beautiful breakout, man. Beautiful breakout. That's the reason why you're seeing these really nice gains today on it. What was it? Like 16%, 15% or whatever. So target breakout move that we are going to be looking for right now is going to be going up to 1.5 cents. So that's quite a bit of ways away. A lot of gains to be made still. It's about 17% away before we hit our target. Is it going to stop there? Nope. Absolutely not. I don't believe that's going to be happening at all. Let's go ahead and let's get rid of this Fibonacci and let's take a look at a short-term Fibonacci. I want to take a look at the consolidation pattern that we put in over here before we had our breakout. It was an impending breakout showing some good signs. Okay, so you're being held down by the 50% retracement. That's going to be 0.12 right now, so just sitting right above over a penny. The fact that you got back over a penny, my friend, is really bullish, and that 1 penny area was sitting at about right about down here. You were holding that penny really nicely. You'd broken through, you came below that penny for quite some time, but then you got right back above it and turned it into support right there. So price action, or the areas that I'm going to be looking for this, get back above 0.012. 0.012 is going to be the area that you need to get back above. You did wick back above it. Let's go to a 1 hour. Oh, you're just putting on a consolidation pattern right now. Bullish, looking really bullish. Okay, next target that I'm thinking you're going to be seeing after that, you're going to be coming up to the 0.012. After that, 0.013. Get within this area, within the Fibonacci. Let's take a look at technicals on over here. Oh, nice, dude. So look at that on the 4 hour, looking really good. Negative momentum moving to the upside right there. Price action moving to the upside. Momentum is showing that you are going to be putting in some kind of consolidation pattern, which is exactly what you're doing right now. You've had that run up, put in a consolidation before you start moving to the upside. Not even overbought on the daily at all. You know, on Dent, the area that you love to come up before you start to becoming overbought, and you're going to be having some kind of a pullback. The area of a pullback you're going to be looking for is going to be up that 88s on the RSI. You're not even close, man. I mean, currently you're sitting right now at the 68, so you still got 20 points away before you start becoming overbought. At that point, it is possible that you could be taking out previous all-time highs over here at 1.5 cents, at 0.015. That's very possible. I think you are starting to move into that direction, especially with that candle that just happened here. Where's the daily? I want to see what kind of candlestick patterns that you put in over on the daily. You had a bit of a shooting star that happened over here, which is why you had this price action moving over here. What about a weekly? Gosh, it's just green candle after green candle, consolidation after consolidation. Nevertheless, looking really good. Okay, go back to the daily. I want to see areas of support. Okay, so be careful with this one, because you can see that you're using that 21 EMA as support the entire way up. The entire way up, you never really broke below it. You're really far away from that 21 EMA right now. Do I think it's going to go down and touch it? No, but the further you get away from it, the more likelihood that you're going to come back and you're going to test that. I mean, currently right now you're about 40% away from that EMA. That's okay. That's okay. But it wouldn't surprise me if at some point, like during this consolidation phase, maybe possibly you come back down and touch that. I'm not saying that's going to happen anytime soon, just because given what the price action has done for you in the past or currently right now. So I'm still going to be looking for that 1.5 cent area for us to break it back above. We have our support levels. You do not want to get back below 0.008. Don't get below that, man. If you get below that, that's not going to be looking pretty good. You're probably going to be going down and touching that 21 EMA. Expect it, man. Expect it. It's possible. It's very possible for that to happen right now. So, like I said, we have our targets to the upside, things that we're going to be looking for. Currently looking really bullish on the short term. Let's write it out. We'll check back on it in a couple of days and see where Dent is at. I'll make sure I'll star this over here. Leave it purple so I know when to come back and check it out. But 16% on the day right now. Definitely, man. Take that consolidation phase and get to it, man. Really get to it. What's Bitcoin doing? Yeah, just testing that 618. Looking beautiful. It's what we want, really. It's exactly what we want. Wow, Algo taking off, defying all of the odds. You came back and so many times you touched that support line at that $1 on Algo. Multiple times. You were in a parallel channel over here. You broke down out of it. People started buying up like crazy when it hit that dollar, and it's just been skyrocketing ever since. So, okay, we're going to take a look at Orchid next. Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be short and sweet for Orchid. Not really a whole lot to talk about Orchid other than the fact that, wow, you did get above that 618, and you do have an ice line that you are going to need to break currently right now. Oh, it's so pretty. It's so perfect. Like those touches, beautiful touches right there. Momentum moving to the upside. Let's go to a daily. I want to take a look at what's going on over here. Having a little bit of a cool off. Nevertheless, you are still having negative momentum moving to the upside. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. Momentum has just kind of halted for a little bit, but that's okay because we got above that 618. I want to test that into support. I have Orchid myself, so I want to see Orchid test that support, stay above. Get all these little tiny green dots out of here. How do you guys like the music? Is it too loud? Can you barely hear it? You want me to turn it off? I feel like I always ask, like every stream, if it's distracting, let me know. I'll turn it off. It's just blaring in my head right now. I'm kind of jamming out though. I like it. I really do like it. Let's see. We got Hal 9000. Hello, welcome, man. Thank you for joining. Appreciate it. Motto. Wow, thanks, Mr. Robbins. I'm so amazed. Just funded my Bitcoin wallet with $2,000 right now. Message him on Telegram. He's enjoy it. What are you saying over here, dude? Yeah, don't listen to that guy. Sorry, Motto. I don't really like what you got going on over here. Wish I had some mods in here. Why can't I? Give me 1 second here. Gotta try to kick out some of the noise. Hey, Drew, welcome, man. Welcome back, man. Good to see you. Thank you for the 10, man. I really appreciate that. Would love analysis on Reef and AKRO, two alts I'm looking at. They've been giving tips on, as always. Looking for a TA, not financial advice. Of course, dude. You know that. So Drew, it is going to be 10 for each one. I can do Reef if you want to, but if you want to take it the other one, I know you're a huge supporter of the channel, but I just can't make any exceptions for doing 2 coins for the 1 donation limit right there. So I'm sorry, man. What happened to this guy over here? Motto trying to scam people. That's so crazy. Okay, let's get rid of this person. How do we put the person in timeout? Okay. Got rid of that guy. Guys, watch out for scammers. They are everywhere. They want your coins. They just want to scam you. They want to take your money. Gotta be very careful of this kind of people, man. Very careful. Chuck, hello. What's up, man? Kyler, actually. Sorry. OXT. Yeah, that's what we're going to be looking at right now. What else we got going on? Can't even hear the music, really. Man. I just turn it off at this point. It's kind of blaring in my ear. It's a little distracting for me. So, okay. Let's see. We have to add that one to the list as well. Okay, perfect. Yeah, next we're going to be moving over to Orchid. And then... All right, thank you, Joe. I really appreciate that, man. Sorry to be such a stickler. But okay, so on Orchid right now, beautiful. You're above the 618. You need to hold that as support. Hold that as support. You're above that 70 cents area. We've been waiting to get above 70 cents. We need to hold it. You have to hold it, Orchid. Hold above 70 cents. Turn that into support. Oh, wow. It's still looking really good, though. Negative momentum moving to the upside. Stochastic's taking a little bit of a turn. Probably going to go back down and test that 69.4 cent area for support before we start moving to the upside, but nevertheless still looking really good. Hey, Michael Hoffman, thank you for the 5, man. I really appreciate it. Keep it up. Thank you, man. Bump it up. You gotta bump it up. I wish I could play that, but I get a copyright strike. So yeah, hold 70 cents as that support. Definitely got to hold that support. You need to break out of this this resistance line over here. Once you break above that and you come and test that 70 cents area, beautiful. Beautiful, looking really good on Orchid. 83 cents is going to be the next area of resistance. You can see previous over here, our bodies never closed above that 83 cents. Although, yes, we did get the wick, but it's not enough. The wicks just tell us a story. The bodies tell us the facts of exactly what's going to be happening. So get above 83 cents, turn that into support. But currently right now, dude, you're looking really good. Orchid is looking very strong, looking really bullish. Gosh, we've been talking about this coin for so long. And the reason why I chose this coin back when I started doing my videos, was right around this area over here. It was right around here. And the reason why that was so important, it was because we have this resistance that we couldn't get above that 236 for quite some time. It took a long time. Once we did, and we turned that into support, that was it. That was the point where we knew that we were going to start seeing new highs, especially with the news that we had with Edward Snowden having his little conference that he had. That was very bullish news. You can see that the price action started moving a lot more before that even happens. And that's typically what you're going to see. Just like these Coinbase coins, when they say, hey, we're going to be getting a new coin, price action is going to be moving way before that. People are going to be getting in early, putting on all that money. And then when they actually get listed, then they're going to see a little bit of a dip. But if you hold on and you buy that dip with these new coins that get listed, they're going to be shooting right back up, as we saw in SKL. We can already see that it's shooting right back up. A lot of people are starting to buy it on Coinbase. Whole new audience of people that you can get to. It's beautiful. So Orchid, guys, looking really, really bullish right now. You can see in the past over here where it was really hard for us to get above that 618. Really hard to get above that 618. You can see we tried to get above over here. Then we started getting that really bullish news and we started, boom, we moved up to 91 cents. I am expecting over the next couple weeks, possibly few weeks, for us to be hitting over $1. That's no joke, guys. We're massively bullish on Orchid, massively bullish on Orchid. This is one of my holdings that I have in my Coinbase account right now. Come back, test that 70 cents, break 83 cents, boom, test that for support. Right there. See that resistance? Come back, test that for support, and boom. What happens after that, guys? What's going to be happening after that? That's right. You know it. You're going to be making so much money. You're going to be rolling in it. All the ladies are going to be coming up to you and being like, oh my God, you own Orchid and it's gone up so high. Like, please let me just, oh, no, dude, I'm just joking. Come on. We're a bunch of like crypto nerds. None of us have any girlfriends, right? I'm just joking. But yeah, looking really good on Orchid. Let's go to a 4 hour and I want to see exactly what's happening. Where's the momentum? What's going on with the Orchid right now? We had our hidden bullish divergence that played out, had a pretty good movement to the upside. Actually, it hasn't even played out yet. Let me see. Oh, it did. Oh yeah, it did. Right there. Boom. Negative momentum moving to the downside, price action moving to the upside, and yeah, bullish. Massively bullish, guys. I can't tell you. It is just a matter of time before Orchid hits $1. It's a matter of time. Now, let's say Orchid decides to take a total dump, right? Bitcoin takes a dump. You never know. It's crypto. It could go either way. We just got to wait and see. If Orchid drops below 60 cents, dude, ouch. You don't want to see that. You really do not want to see that. Do I think that's going to happen? No, I really don't. It's just a matter of time before we hit $1 on Orchid. And is it going to stop there? No. No, you guys know that it's going to stop there. We are in a bull market. It is time to be moving up. Our consolidation periods are over. Bitcoin might steal the show for a little bit, but who cares? Let it steal the show. Let all that institutional money come in. Billions of dollars going into Bitcoin. The small guy is going to sell. He's going to be making his profits. And where is he going to go? You think he's cashing out for you at? Hey, what's up, Drew? What does it say? Can you explain hidden divergence? Yeah, absolutely. So there's hidden divergence, there's hidden bullish divergence, hidden bearish divergence, convergence, and regular divergence. And typically you can do that with the RSI, the MACD, and there's some other indicators as well, but we don't use that with crypto. Really, we stick to the RSI and the MACD. So if you buy my book, if anybody's watching right now and you have my book, go over to page 30. I believe it's on page 30. No, 30 is Fibonacci. Where is it? I have to go look in here. Moving averages. MACD 36. Sorry. Go over to page 36 if you have my book and you're watching right now. This is going to be teaching you about the MACD, the convergence, divergence. I mean, literally, that is what MACD stands for. It's the moving average convergence, divergence. So typically when you see, and let me show you an example. Let me do it live here. When you have, let's go over here. Okay, this is a perfect example. Let's get rid of the stochastic RSI and let's get rid of this as well so that you guys can see exactly what's happening over here. Okay. So when you have negative momentum moving to the downside, and typically it's going to be followed with a small, and this goes both ways, right? You could do it for the top for hidden bearish divergence or at the bottom for hidden bullish divergence. But typically with hidden bullish divergence, you're going to find that on the red histogram over here. So a small red histogram right there with a large histogram down here. That's showing that we've had our consolidation and we've had a huge move to the downside. A lot of buying pressure that's going to be happening at that bottom. But when that happens, you have negative momentum moving to the downside as price action. And that price action actually started right about here. It started right about there. And then our top, you can see that our very, very bottom, the very, very bottom that we had was right here on Orchid. That Orchid hit about 42 cents. This is typically the bottom. When you start seeing that red, that light red start turning, and this is typically going to be signaling the bottom. That's typically when I like to take a trade, especially because if we go over to the RSI, there's things that you have to mix in with it, and then you have to just kind of take with a grain of salt. But you can see that we hit this support line on the RSI, and you can see that it was support and resistance previously in the past. It's just kind of a couple of things that you have to put together. But you can see in the past on the RSI, it was resistance, 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 and boom, when you flipped it, support, 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 you broke below it, resistance, resistance, you got above it, support, support, support. So when we came down on this RSI, you hit your bottom, you had that negative momentum moving to the downside, you came over on the RSI, you would touch that support that you had previously been showing that was a support resistance in the past. When you got that bounce off of that, that was confirmation. That was confirmation. Whoops, let's go back. That was confirmation for this, that was going to be the bottom. When you that's what you really need to be looking for. So just to recap real quick, negative momentum moving to the downside as price action is moving up with the MACD hidden bullish divergence. This is a massive signal letting you know that there's going to be huge movements to the upside, and that's exactly what happened. Once you got your cross, you finished up the red on the histogram, you started printing green, you go ahead and you take a measured move from that bottom to that top over here. That was over 100%. These are things that you guys can be looking for within charts to try to see where are you going to find that bottom, where is that move going to be moving to the upside. Same thing you can do opposite. You can do it on the opposite. I'll go ahead and I'll show you Bitcoin real quick, and we'll get to the other coins really quickly afterwards. But I just want to go ahead and show you, if you're looking at this, is called hidden bearish divergence. Hidden bearish divergence, where you have negative momentum moving to the downside as price action is moving to the upside. Let me just go ahead and make that trend line right there. See that? So line moving down, negative momentum moving to the downside as price action is moving up. That's very weak. That's very weak. And we can see exactly what happened with that. At the top of this histogram over here, that was the top where we hit that $61,000. You take a measured move to the bottom, and that was an 18% drop. Within Bitcoin, that's a lot. That's quite a bit. Typically, we like to see like the 30% drops, but nevertheless, the charts were telling us. And not only were you seeing it on the MACD, but you're also seeing it on the RSI as well. You have negative momentum moving to the downside, hidden bearish divergence, price action moving to the upside. These are signals. These are leading indicators. That's exactly what they are. They're leading indicators, and they're showing you ahead of time. They're showing you into the future. This is what's going to be happening with price action. With regular convergence, typically, let's see, can we find convergence over here? Convergence just shows that you're going to be moving to the same direction of where you're going. So there's probably no impending action. Okay, perfect. Right here. So you can see, let's zoom in over here. Quick little lesson. Where's that convergence? No, it's not too close. Bad example. Convergence. I can't find it on Bitcoin. Let me see if I can go back to Orchid real quick. I think we finished the Orchid TA. Yeah, we finished the Orchid TA. We go to a 4-hour. Where's that convergence? Okay, right here. Perfect. So you can see how price action was just continuing, and that's what it is. Convergence just shows you that we're going to be continuing to move, and you can kind of see on the histogram right here where it's just kind of flat. Okay, we had a little bit of a peak right there, no big deal, but convergence just shows that we're going to continue to be moving in the same direction, which is exactly what happened in Orchid over here. We're just moving sideways. So that's what convergence is. But yeah, that's pretty much it. But you just wanted to know about hidden divergences. But yeah, totally, dude. I am going to make a course one of these days. I'm going to be making a course. It's going to be on Patreon. You guys could be able to come over there, and I'm going to be making individual videos, very sweet, short, easy to understand videos that to basic stuff, trend lines, patterns, consolidations, and you guys will be able to learn and do. But it's just when I find the time, I'm actually going through a very pretty rough time in my life right now. Hopefully all of it will be over soon. Not to be all sobby on you guys, but life has just been happening to me, so I haven't really had time to do the things that I want. So yeah, like I said, Orchid, dude, looking good, man. I'm telling you, we're heading to $1. Nothing to worry about on Orchid right now. I'm not showing any signs of bearishness at all. It's beautiful. I love it. Looking really good. Okay. Engine. Let's go take a look at Engine real quick. And then I don't want to keep these streams any longer than hour 45, 2 hours. So we still have 3 more coins that we have to cover. So if you guys want to hold off on the contributions for the rest of this live stream, I'll be going live again tomorrow. What's today? Tuesday? No, it's Monday. Yeah, I'll be going live again tomorrow, 4 p.m. like we normally do, 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Hold off your coins till then. Any more contributions that come through, I'm not going to be able to do those TAs on for you guys. So, but thank you for everyone who's coming and has shown their support so far. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Okay, Engine. Let's take a look at Engine. What's going on with the Engine? Okay. All right, nice. Nice move. Ooh, nice double bottom too. That's on the 4 hour. Let's go to a daily. Ooh, yeah, beautiful. Love it. Oh, Engine looking really good. Huge consolidation. He came back. He touched the 21 EMA. That's really the times to be taking long positions, guys. When you come back down and you touch that 21 EMA, you can put in a long right there. I mean, it's shown previously in the past on how well that's turned out. You come back down, you touch the support in 21 EMA, boom. Support over here in the 21 EMA, boom. Like, we're just waiting for the takeoff right now. Shift of momentum happening over here. You're starting to move to the upside, looking really bullish. I could show you some indicators, but what's the point? Let's get some targets. Let's see. Oh, buddy. Hey, look at this. Okay, here's a perfect example of hidden bullish divergence. Hidden bullish divergence right here. Negative momentum moving to the downside as price action is moving to the upside. This is a leading indicator letting you know we're about to take off, mofo. We're about to take off. This is beautiful. These are really the times to be taking positions within these kind of coins. Okay. Awesome. Beautiful. I love it. I love the way it looks right now. It looks really good. Let's take a fib. Go from our swing high down to our swing low. A little bit shorter of a time frame. Currently, oh, look at that. You got rejected at the 618. Beautiful. Beautiful. Having an attempt over there. You're putting in some kind of consolidation pattern. What is that? What are that? Oh, you're just putting in some kind of triangle pattern right now. Are you close to the apex? Let's see. Oh, yeah. You're approaching the apex of that right now. Breakout target. It's so small and so minute, but it's just fun. It's just fun to see exactly where we're going to be going. Look at that. It's going to be taking us back up to the 618s. The 618 over here, the $2.65 area is going to be the area that we're going to be looking above. But you've ended your downturn. You've ended this consolidation pattern that you had going on over here. You can see we have the resistances right here for Engine, right here as well. You came back, you got the retest, and boom, you took off. And that was a pretty big run up. So a consolidation is needed. Breakout target is going to be $2.65. Man. It's looking good. It's looking good. Consolidation's over, guys. It's time. It is time to be taking off. Next areas that I'm going to be looking for after 265 is going to be the 284, and then eventually get above 284, turn that into support. You guys already know. You watch my channel. You know. You're learning this stuff. I'm teaching you to fish. I'm not giving you a fish, although, I mean, I could just provide you guys with trade setups, which is probably what's going to be happening within the Patreon. If you guys join my Patreon, I'm going to be sending out alerts like, boom, hey guys, go take a look at this coin. I'm going to show you the TA. I'm going to tell you why a buy right now is going to be perfect. And that's really what the whole Patreon is going to be about. It's going to be about learning trade setups. People are going to be making money with me. There's going to be private chats just for the Patreon alone. That's going to happen, guys. That's going to set up. Like I said, we've only been doing this for about 3 months. So give me a little bit more time. We'll get that set up. We'll have a community over there. I'm really excited about the Patreon. Really excited about the Patreon. So let's go back to a 4 hour. Let's see exactly what's going on right now. Okay. Currently indecision, very indecision. And that's typically what you're going to be seeing within a 4 hour chart right now, especially with the consolidation pattern that you have right now. See how the MACD and the histogram over here is just kind of sideways, not really doing anything. It's kind of been like that. It's kind of been like that for quite some time. But nevertheless, there's a breakout that is imminent. Like I said, it's going to be taking up to $2.65. Where's my stochastic? Give me my stochastic. Okay, beautiful. Yeah, look at that. So you're about to have your cross right here. Actually, if not, you're somewhat in a cross. Look, same thing, indecision, right? It's just kind of moving sideways. Can you see that? Yeah. It's just kind of moving sideways. RSI just kind of moving sideways, not really doing anything. Same thing with the MACD. It's typical. This is very typical. Very typical with what you're going to see within these consolidation patterns. Nevertheless, very, very bullish. You got the breakout, you got the retest, and they're starting to move to the upside. I guarantee it. Guarantee you're going to be coming up and hitting $2.65, $2.87. And then once you get above that, obviously we're going to be going up. Next area of resistance I'm going to be seeing that's going to be pretty hard for us to get above is going to be that $3 area. After $3, $3.38. That's really it. I mean, there's not much more to say about this other than we're massively bullish. We're massively bullish. Oh my gosh, look at the stochastic RSI. Stochastic RSI, you had your cross, you were below the 20, and your momentum's moving up. What more do you want? That's where we're going, guys. Plain and simple. That's it. That's it. That's really all I got. Bullish. Massively bullish. Looking really good. Some other coins, not looking too bullish right now, right? Not looking too bullish. You guys are wanting to look at these coins because you kind of already see, oh, look at this. Oh, look at New Cipher. I was expecting this to happen. We were a little bit bearish about New Cipher on the short term, but look, we got back above that 55-cent area. Okay, I see you, New Cipher. You're above the 21 EMA right now. Next area of resistance that I'm going to be looking at with New Cipher, 62 cents, possibly between 62 and 65 cents is going to be the area that we're going to need to be getting above. Don't expect to break that on New Cipher anytime soon. But this is the test right here. These two right here are going to be coinciding. Very hard resistance to get back above. It's looking better. It's looking better, New Cipher, but I'm still a little bit bearish on it. Got a lot of work to do. Not all of these coins are bearish right now or bullish right now, guys. Not all of them are bullish. What's up, Freaks Robin? What's up? Welcome, dude. Hello. Michael, are you referencing white paper? Oh, you guys are talking about something else. Okay. Frank Castle, hello. It's Indie Charts. Carlos, what's up, dude? Welcome. Lots of new people. K-Pill, hello. Please check New Cipher before you leave. Oh yeah, dude. Oh, you're welcome. I didn't even see your message. You were just taking a look at it right now. Okay, looking better. Okay, looking better on New Cipher. Remember, we were going to talk about it a little bit more once we started getting above that 55-cent area. You do have negative momentum moving to the upside. Here's the hope, right? Here's the hope part with New Cipher. Get that cross. I think you're going to be getting that cross here pretty soon, but we need to see price action. We need to start seeing some moves to the upside break. If we can get above that purple trend line and turn that into support, boom, we're done. We're bullish again. We're bullish. But until that, we're going to be hanging on. We're going to be waiting to see what's going to be happening with New Cipher. I don't know. Could this be the time, right? Is this the gamble right here? Do you buy a New Cipher right now and you get it stupid freaking cheap? And then it tries to go, and then, gosh, I mean, if you get it stupid cheap right now and it goes up and it breaks new all-time highs over there, you're looking at about 100% measured move. 100% measured move. I don't know. We'll see. It's a risk. I might throw some money at it, but you can see we're being held down by that 21 EMA right now. You see, we went up, hit it as a resistance. Let's come back down. Let's test 55 cents for support before we can even try to attempt to come over here. We'll talk about it later. I'll make sure I'll cover it in my videos that I do for you guys. I'm doing videos every other day. Did I do a video today? No, so a video tomorrow. Video for tomorrow is definitely something that I'm going to be putting in there. Okay. My voice is already starting to get hoarse and sore. So we're going to start wrapping this up. We're going to go ahead and we did engine already. Let's go take a look at Reef, and then we're going to take a look at AKRO, and then we're going to be finishing up here pretty soon. Almost 2 hours on the live stream. You guys want new colors for the background? We could do new colors. Let me see. Blue. Pink. What do we like? Oh, that's kind of nice. I kind of like that. It's like very angelic. What about orange? Bitcoin. Oh, that's kind of nice. Ooh, that's kind of cool. What is that? Like this orangish reddish. I kind of like that. You guys like that? Looks pretty cool. What about the one inside of the what about? Oh, whoa. Oh, it's starting to flash. Whoops, I hit the wrong button. Is that too distracting for you guys? Oh man, that's so distracting. We can't have that. Let's get rid of it. Let's just put it back. All right. Anyways, suggest us about new projects. You know, there's new projects coming out all the time. I know that there's new NFT coming out called Pokemon, like Polka Starter, Polka Dot. Pokemon's coming out, new NFT project. It hasn't even been released yet, but I feel really good about it, guys. They have these really cool NFTs. Hey, what's up, Frank Castle? Oh shoot, Frank Castle. Hey man, we're cool, right? Yeah, we're cool. He says, thanks for the live stream. Can you do a TA on Dot again? Frank, sorry, man. It is a minimum of 10. If you get that other 5 in there, then we can take a look at Dot. But like I said, we are going to be starting to wrap this up. I'm not going to be doing any more TAs. We have Reef and AKRO that we're going to be taking a look at. So, if you put in the other 5, yeah, we'll take a look at it. But typically, I don't like to do the live streams for more than 2 hours, just because it's too long. It's way too long for my brain. My brain starts to hurt. Okay, let's jump into it. We got to take a look at Reef. Have I missed anything? I'm pretty sure we've gone over everything. We did Icon, SNX, BNT, Dash, Elrond, Dent, Orchid, Engine. Yeah, just looked at Engine. Really bullish. Really bullish on Engine. Reef. Yeah, let's take a look at Reef. And then we have one more after that. Yeah, good. Oh, we have this one as well. I think that one's already charted, the one I did on Reef. Oh, it's not. Okay. Oh, wow. I don't like the data on that. Oh, this is one of those really new coins too. Okay, let's see. Thank you, Frank. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and take a look at it. But like I said, guys, please, no more contributions for my brain's going to explode. It takes a lot of energy. Wow, look at this. Almost double bottom that you put in over here. What is that? Huge area of resistance up here. Huge area. Right there. Couldn't quite get above it. Even your bodies, that's going to be an area of resistance as well. You just got above this current resistance right here, and it looks like you're coming back for the retest right now. Is that a head and shoulders? Not quite. Not quite on the head and shoulders thing. Nevertheless, you got some resistance up above. Looking pretty good, though. Change of reversal. What kind was that? Did you put in some kind of yeah, you did. Look at that. Check out that bullish engulfing candle that you put in right here. Bullish engulfing candle. Boom. That signal a reversal. That gave you enough momentum to get above that 21 EMA. Bullish. Looking really bullish. That's on the daily too, so looking really good. Okay, so you did have hidden bearish divergence. Hidden bearish divergence on the daily over here. You did have that. You took your recovery, but it looks like you're out of it now. It looks like you're out of it. You're about to get your cross between your 12 and 26 day moving average, and going to be looking to the upside from now on. Momentum's very strong, moving to the upside. You had a bit of a double bottom. Nevertheless, you made a higher low. But the only thing that I'm questioning right now with this is that you had a higher low right there, and then you made a lower low after that. But nevertheless, that's the reversal right there. That's signaling a reversal. And I mean, it's clearly playing out. Gosh, after seeing that from the top, almost 50%. Booyah. Okay, looking good. Let's get some fibs real quick. Not a whole lot of data that I can go off of Reef right now. Dang, dude, you hit that 618 perfectly as resistance, and this was just insane over here. You never came back for the retest on anything, really. Huge sell-off day. What day was that? March 15th? What happened March 15th? Did Bitcoin take a dump? Let's go look. March 15th. Oh yeah, that did. That was because of Bitcoin. But the recovery's just been kind of really nice. Really nice with the recovery after that. So You're at, see the 1618 over here, see all that resistance that you had, not an easy target to get breakthrough, or not an easy target, resistance to breakthrough. Resistance right there as well. You tried to flip it into support, you couldn't, and boom, you took the downturn. You came to the downturn. But the nice thing is that you had the previous support at the 236. It was going to be about that 3 cent area. You even came back and you tested it again. This is a double bottom on the daily. That's very bullish. That's very bullish. And you can see that you're already starting to get the resumption coming to test that 618 at 4 cents, about 4.5 cents. But you're probably going to be looking for a little bit of a cool off in the short term. I haven't even looked at technicals. Let me see. Yeah, you're going to be having a little bit of cool off in the short term. You printed your green on your histogram over here, 12 and 26 day moving averages. Pretty big, pretty good gap in between it. So a number of things possibly could happen. You are overbought a little bit, you know, not a lot, but you're still overbought. But look, your stochastic RSI, you've just been hanging out above the 80 for quite some time. You've been doing that for, wait a minute, what am I on? It's a 4 hour. Okay, so you've been up here for the past few days, few days. So I am going to be looking for a downturn over here, possibly making a red on the histogram. But what would be nice, what would be really nice to see is if you can come back down and test. Give me 1 second. Okay, if you can come back down and test, and you're not that far away right now, come back down, test right here at the 4 cent area. Turn 4 cents into support. You really haven't turned 4 cents into supports before. You just kind of broke above. You came up to the 618s, and you're probably just gonna get rejected at that point. Come back down, test that 4 cent area. I want you to stay above the 0.5, the 50% retracement on our Fibonacci retracement. It is possible that you might come back down and test that exponential moving average right here, which could be going below it. That's okay. That will be fine. Like I said, that's going to be at that 4 cent area, somewhere probably around there, before you can have any more movement to the upside. Take a little bit of a cool off. Take a bit of a cool off. That's what the technicals are telling me right now. Like I said, you are overbought. Stochastic momentum is way high. Come back down, get that test. It's not going to move a lot. I'm not saying you're going to have a huge price drop, but this is just what I'm just predicting, what I think is going to be happening. Print that green. Let's start moving down on that green. But what would be really nice is if you start making a deep red pocket over here, right? Take a deep red pocket, start making that hidden bullish divergence. Make that hidden bullish divergence as price action is going to be moving up, and I think you're going to be having a really nice recovery. But nevertheless, we still have some major resistances that we need to get above. Currently, the 4.5 cent area up to the 5 cent area right there as well. I think once Reef can start getting above 5 cents and you can start turning that 786 into support over here, then you're going to be running into resistance at that previous all-time high. Wait a minute. That's not right. There we go. Okay. So yeah, everything still stands. You're still running resistance at the 618. I just needed to make it pinpoint accurate. Make it a pinpoint accurate kind of thing. Come back down, test that support right there before having another attempt to try to break through the 618. Now, if you don't do that, that's fine. That's totally fine. Break up into the 618 to 786, get above 5 cents, and then we're going to be looking at increments of 10, 20, increments of 5, 10, 15, 20 cents is what we're going to be looking for Reef. It's not if, it's when that happens. Just by looking at the technicals and everything that I'm looking at right now, it's looking like that. It's looking like that. Wait a minute. Look at that. You have hidden bullish divergence on the daily. Why didn't I see this before? Hidden bullish divergence on the daily, dude. I lied. That's not hidden bullish divergence. I'm sorry. That is not hidden bullish divergence. I thought it was. We would need price action to continue moving to the upside. You would need price action moving to the upside. Nevertheless, you're getting your cross right about now, which is why you're having this price action moving to the upside. Stochastics moving up. You're not overbought on the daily at all. Did you break that trend on the RSI? Oh, you're hitting that resistance right now. Did we just print? We just printed a new day. That's exactly why the RSI just moved like that. Hey, it's a brand new day. Hey, what's going on? Wow, we've been doing this for 2 hours. Wow, beautiful, cool. You just printed a new daily candle, which is really good. And that candle is so weird. Why did it? Okay, there it goes. It fixed itself. Did you see that? That was so weird. It had it coming all the way down here on this new daily candle. Are you going to get rejected at that 618, that 4.5 cent area? Look, you're starting to break above it. You're starting to break above it. See what I'm saying? You might come back down and get that test, or you can just probably shoot right back up. So let's see. Let's see. But you see how these areas of resistance that we had previously before are coinciding with our Fibonacci? Like this blue line right here is coinciding with the 50% retracement. And then this blue line over here is coinciding with the 786. So yeah, man, I think you're looking pretty bullish right now. You're definitely, let's get a little bit more data under our belt before we can start really saying exactly where this is going to be going. You've been consolidating for quite some time, and you actually might be putting in an ascending triangle. You might be putting in an ascending triangle. So check this out. That's actually pretty big ascending triangle. So you have this resistance right here, but you have price action that's moving to the upside. Oh yeah, dude, you have some time. That's why I was kind of like a little indecision. I didn't really know exactly what's going to be happening. You're in a pattern. You're in a pattern right now. This is a very, very bullish pattern. Very bullish pattern. You can see we had a resistance or supports, a resistance and the support. Nevertheless, we're making higher lows right there. This is bullish, dude. Very bullish pattern. Okay, let's say it plays out. It's going to take some time before you get to the apex of that. We're looking at about the end of April. So you're looking at about a month before you even start approaching the apex of this triangle. But let's say this thing plays out. We could take our measured move, and these are beautiful patterns to be taken. Let's say we get the breakout right about June. Okay. That's going to be taking you up to, wow, dude, you're going to be coming up to 9 cents, 10 cents with this thing. So we're looking at about 100% measured move from currently where we are right now. Yeah, a little over 100% measured move. If it plays out, you're going to need to continue to watch this. Continue watching it. You're above the 21 EMA right now. Use that as support the entire way up. And you do not want to drop below. Do not drop below that support line, dude. You do not want that to happen. That's what we're looking for. We're in a consolidation pattern right now. I was kind of like, what's going on? I don't really understand what this is looking like. But now that we have that pattern, we have our ice line, or we have our demand lines and our supply lines, it's probably an area that we're going to be looking at. Probably an area we're going to be looking for. So we need some more time on here. Do not take trades within a pattern. Don't take trades within a pattern. Sometimes I do it just to, depends on the technicals and how they look. But you really do want to wait for this to play out. Wait for it to play out. Get that confirmation. You increase your odds of winning so much more when you get the breakout and you come back and get the retest. When you get the retest, get the breakout, get the retest, boom, look for that in. Look for that in shape right there. And then that's where you take buys. That's where the buying happens. And then boom, you're going up to 100% measured move from this point right here. I'm not telling you what to do. You can do whatever you want. That's a very bullish pattern. Very bullish pattern that it's currently in right now. Looking good, man. Looking really good. And it may not even be that high, right? You could probably drop it down to the bodies of the candles, possibly maybe something like that. So maybe you're not looking maybe too far at the end of April, maybe the 18th. I want to say between the 18th and the end of April. April 18th and the end of April is probably when you're going to be having your breakout. Let's get more data. Let's check it out. Let's see where we're going to be going. But currently, dude, Reef is looking bullish. Looking bullish on that. I just want to see. I doubt I'm going to get, yeah, that's the weekly. Not getting jack. Not getting jack on it. All right. We're going to be taking a look at 2 more. And then we're going to be taking off here. We're going to start blowing my brain up. Is that too loud? It's super loud in my headphones. Okay, never heard of this coin. Okay, I guess I've done a TA on it before. Maybe I have heard of it. Ooh. Dude, yes. Very new coin. Very new coin. November, almost around the time of new cipher. Wow, huge wick. A lot of selling pressure that happened over there. What the heck, man? A lot of selling pressure that happened over there. Dude, look at this one. This one, look, very similar to the one that we just looked at. Ascending triangle. Same thing. Yeah, you were pretty close. Yeah, you're at the apex. Really close to the apex. Not like too close. But yeah, you could probably do something like take it to about right there, because that's where the bodies are. Wow. That's looking good. You had the breakouts. You came back for the retest and you're starting to move up, dude. That's so bullish. That's so bullish. Negative momentum moving to the upside. Beautiful. Beautiful. Stochastic momentum moving to the upside. Not even overbought. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, dude. Nice. Looking really good. Where's your target? Where are we going to be looking at? Here's your breakout right there. 10 cents. 11 cents is where we're going to be looking for. That's our next target. That'll happen. That'll absolutely happen. You're sitting at 7 cents right now. It's still about 30 something percent away. Oh, that's 60%. Wait. Oh, yeah. No, duh. My bad. Wow, dude. Okay, cool. Yeah, you're holding that for support right now. Go to a 4-hour. Oh, it's so beautiful. Look at that. You came back down. You're getting the retest. You're getting the resumption. You're getting that in right now, dude. You're so bullish on this. It's not even funny. I don't even know what else to tell you about this other than it's looking so good. It's looking so good. Beautiful. Beautiful. Can we take a Fibonacci on this? So we have that area up there. Oh, I wanted to leave my breakout. Oh, that's okay. We know what the breakout is. We're taking it from wick to wick. And look how the Fibonacci is being respected. Very much. Very much. You're holding that 236 as support all the way. Support all the way. And you were running into resistance over here at the 50% retracement, which is going to be about 7 cents, almost 7.5 cents. You're getting that bounce off. Remember, you're getting that bounce off of that ascending triangle, and you're going to get that confirmation. Next stop is going to be that 618. 8.5 cents is going to be the area that we're going to be looking for. After 8.5 cents, then 10 cents, 11 cents, 12 cents, 15 cents, 16 cents, 18, 28, and then 48 cents. Guys, that's very possible within the next few months. Few months for Reef. I mean, you're in an uptrend. You're in a massive uptrend. Had a little bit of a craziness happening over here, but whatever happened on this day when I bet it got released on some kind of exchange, that is when things started changing. It really started changing the momentum. Oh, my head. And you're starting to move to the upside. So dude, Reef's looking, or not, it's not Reef, I don't know why I said Reef, the AKRO looking good. Looking really good. What about volume? Volume's picking up as well, looking good. Okay, what about... I have 2 volumes on here. Weird. Really weird. Where's my 21? What happens? What happened to my moving average? Get back here. There it is. Yeah, above the 21 EMA. Looking good, man. Yeah, those are areas that you're going to be looking for. Got the confirmation. Getting the resumption off right now. Are these buy areas right now? For me, that's where I would be buying. That's exactly where I would be buying. You're not overbought at all. Look at this cross that you're about to have on your momentum on the stochastic. You got that bounce. It came back down, and you're going to start moving back up. You are showing a little bit of bearishness on the MACD. I'm willing to bet. I'm going to take a really hard guess here that you're not going to cross. I'm going to say you're not going to cross on here. You're going to start printing more green bars on your histogram, and you can start moving up to that 1.6 or that 618, which is 8.5 cents. Yep. That's just my opinion. I think that's what's going to happen. Looking good, man. Looking good. Okay, if you don't, though, let's say you don't, and then you get below that 21 EMA and you start dropping below that 382, which is going to be about 6 cents area. If you drop below 6 cents, dude, that's not good. You're not going to be looking really good. Not a lot of support or resistance between that area. The next area of support after that, you're going to be looking at about 5.5 cents. Drop below 5.5 cents, you're going to be coming down to high 4 cents over there. You don't want to see that, man. You really don't want to see that. So, yeah, looking good. Are you happy with that? You like that? I believe that was Drew. Drew was the one that asked for it. Oh, you got it on KuCoin? Nice. Cool. Good stuff. I mean, it's relatively still pretty new, though. Like I said, we're in a bull market, looking really good, holding a really nice trend over here. Let me see. You can take that from here. Somewhere like that. Yeah. Yeah, sure was. You were below it, and then you got back above it, and you tested it for supports. Look at that. You got below it right here. It was resistance, got back above it, turned it into support, and then now you're on your way off. Looking good, man. Looking really good. Nice coin. Nice looking coin. Dude, my brain right now is like, it's fried. It's so fried. I want to be able to make sure it's over 2 hours right now. Thank you, Drew. I really appreciate you, man. Dude, thank you so much for coming in here and supporting the channel and everything that you do, man. You're just like really one of the OGs, and I just really appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, and you're welcome. You're welcome for the TAs. I hope everything was what you were looking for. If you're not satisfied with any of this, guys, let me know and be like, that sucked. That was terrible. And let me know, like, go hit that downvote button on there. I mean, I can't believe I'm telling people to hit the downvote button, but again, if you guys are liking this content, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you were new, and let's go ahead and let's finish this off with our last coin. We're going to be taking a look at Dot. I know Dot was taking a bit of a consolidation. We were looking a little bit bearish on Dot for quite some time. It's been a while since I've looked at Dots, but nevertheless, let's go see what Dot is doing right now, and then we're gonna start wrapping this up, start wrapping it up. Oof, ouch, you got the breakdown. You got the breakdown out of that pattern. Ouch. Yeah, this is why it was looking a little bit bearish. You came up, you didn't even really test that resistance line that was once supports. Yeah, I remember talking about Dot, and it wasn't looking too good. Wasn't looking too good, but currently right now, it might be over. It might be over. Look at this cross that you're about to have on your MACD. You've just been showing convergence all the way over, but then you have this really big red on the histogram, which dropped your price quite a bit. But I'm willing to bet that was because of Bitcoin. Yeah, that's when Bitcoin had its 14% drop pretty recently. That wasn't your fault. We were looking for a breakout target to be coming over here at about 55 bucks, almost 55 bucks on Dot. So currently are you above it? I think you're above the 21 EMA right now. Notice how you were using it as support the entire way up, and then boom, you dropped below it. You broke through this formation. You went towards the end of this triangle, past the apex of the triangle, and you started moving down. You didn't come up all the way to test it for resistance, but nevertheless, that wasn't good. You didn't want to see that. Technically, Dot should be having a breakdown target. It technically should be going down to $17. I don't think that's going to happen, though, because you did get the breakout. That's the measured move. Typically, when you have breakdowns like that, they're not going to be the same as if they were going to be doing a break up, especially right now because we're in a bull run. But areas that you are wanting to get above 35 bucks, $36 is going to be the area that I want to see you get above. You're not too far. You're not too far above that, but once you can probably come back over here and turn this previous resistance that in this pattern into supports, I think you're going to start looking a lot better. So it had the breakdown, it made its move, and it looks like it's done. It looks like it's done consolidating. You put in a bullish engulfing candle right here. You put in two bullish engulfing candles, and currently you are sitting above, and this on the daily has a lot of weight. You're sitting above the 21 EMA. Sitting above that 21 EMA right now, Castle, is that's good. You can see how you were holding a support previously before. Let's go ahead and pull out a Fibonacci retracement, and let's see exactly where you are right now. Okay, so that 50% retracement was support previously in the past. You can see that all throughout here. Support. You drop below it. You came and you hit the 236, and you've been making up ground ever since. You got back above the 382, turned that into support, looking really good. Now you're above the 21 EMA, and you're looking to try to get above that $35 area, get above 35 bucks. And then I think you can start trying to get back above the 618, which is going to be 36 bucks. Do I think that's going to happen? Dot's a huge project, okay? Dot is a huge project. So, whoops. Yes, I do think that's going to happen. It's going to take some time. It's having a bit of recovery right now. Negative momentum. Bullishness right there, had the huge cross starting to move up. You started showing weakness, but you jumped back up. That's okay. That's totally fine. I'm unsure. I'm quite unsure. Go to 8 hour. So you're showing hidden bullish divergence on the 8 hour. You got your cross and you started moving to the upside. How big of a percent difference was that? It's going to show the strength. 28%. That's good. That's good. It's not the best. Let me look at a 12 hour. Okay, same thing on a 12 hour. Hidden bullish divergence. You got the cross. Started making moves to the upside. That was your bottom. Almost 30%. It's a hard, man. It's a hard TA. Really hard to do TA on this. On the MA, we're bullish. Before I think you can start becoming pretty bullish. Was that an ascending? That was a... No. This is a hard one. This is a hard one. It's probably the hardest one that I've had all night. Get above 36 bucks. Need to get above $36. Once you can do that and you get back within this range, I think we're going to start feeling really good. But ultimately, when you start getting above 40 bucks again, that's when I think you're going to start to see fireworks and we're going to start breaking new all-time highs. We're going to be going up much higher after that. I'm having a hard time deciding where I think you're going to go. I don't know. I really don't know. I know areas that you don't want to go below. Like I know over here that you do not want to get below the 382, which is going to be 32 bucks. You're not too far away from right now. You're sitting at $34. You might come over here and test that as supports, as it was support back here previously in the past as well. Don't go below 32 bucks. $32.36 is not going to be an area you're going to want to get it below. When you start getting below that, I think it's safe to say that you've had your confirmation of that support line that you broke out of in this pattern over here. You came down, you're coming in, you're going to test it, and that just means you're going to be moving further down to or moving to the downside. That won't be good. But if you try to break back above, try to get back above this trend line, get above this 618, then I think you have a real good chance of coming up to 40 bucks and trying to get above that. That's about it, man. I'm sorry I don't really have more for you on this. This one's really hard to kind of tell. Straight up, that's bearish. Okay, that's bearish. Break. Oh yeah. Oh, thank you, Castle. I really appreciate it. Thanks for the excellent work, sir. Okay, thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Thank you so much, man. But okay, so just from a standpoint, that's not good. That's bearish. I was expecting for DOT to get a breakout and start moving to the upside. It didn't. It got the breakdown. And now you have a lot of work that you need to be doing. I'm not going to say we're super bullish on it right now. If anything, it's looking just a little bit bearish, See, not all coins are going to be bullish. Not all coins are going to be bullish right now. You get that test right there. You really got to get above that area. Get it back above that area, and I think you can start looking really good. Like I said, recap real quick. Don't go below $32.36. Get above 35 bucks. Turn that into support, and then let's go over here and try to hit 36 bucks. And then really that's going to be trying to get above that trend line right there. I sound like a broken record player right now. My bad. But yeah, man, let's get some more data. It's not looking too good. I'm not sure what positions you have on this, where you bought it. I don't really know what the context of it, but overall, dude, DOT is a massive project. Like it's a huge project. It's top 10 crypto. It's probably just taking a little bit of a break right now before we start seeing moves to the upside. Out of nowhere, you can see DOT start moving up. I mean, since DOT has moved up all this time, I mean, look at this huge run up that it had back here. We take a measured move down over at the end of last year to the top over here, 800%. That's not too bad. Not the best performer, still doing well. But I mean, it's got a large market cap, much larger market cap than a lot of the other coins that we looked at today. So it's not going to be moving as hard and as fast, and you're not going to be getting those gains as you think you are. So yeah, that's my 2 cents on it. What I would do, Frank, is maybe come back in a couple of days, maybe a few days when we do live streams. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button right now. Come back and ask me about DOT in a few days when we get some more data, and then I can start giving you more of kind of a decision of where I think DOT is going to go right now. But that's about it. Yeah. That's about it. But I really appreciate you. Thank you for all of your guys' support. This live stream's been really good. It's been really long, but My head right now is killing me. I have a really massive headache right now. It's about that time. We're going to be going live again tomorrow, 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. If you're not in the Discord or the Telegram, go join the Discord and the Telegram. Links are down below. That's where you're going to be getting the notifications right away. If you do the bell on YouTube, the bell kind of sucks. It's not the best. You'll get a notification on your phone if you join the Discord, because I post it. You'll get it right away and you'll know exactly when I'm going live. You'll also know about the videos that I release every morning as well. Not every morning. We do it every other day because it's kind of redundant to do it every single day. It's just not, there's not enough data in between to try to do it every single day. I've been thinking about trying to do like maybe different coins, but I didn't get a really good response with that last time. I tried doing it with alpha and it didn't work. It didn't really work. So if you guys have any coins that you want me to take a look at, all right, thanks, Castle. Have a great night, man. Then let me know, show me what kind of coins you guys are interested in. We'll do an experimental video on it. If it's a good hit, then great. Well, we'll put it up there. If you guys enjoyed this content, you guys like the way I do TAs, and you can see, come back in a couple of days. You'll see we're going to be hitting our targets. We'll be hitting our levels, whether it's the support levels or the resistance levels. We've been doing pretty good on this channel. Really good on this channel, hitting our targets, knowing when things are going to be happening, expecting turns, downturns, upturns, whatever it's going to be happening. If you guys are enjoying this content, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you're interested, go buy my book. Go buy my book. Link is down below in the description. You can get it on Amazon. It's $12.95 for the price of lunch. You can be learning about TA. You're going to learn how to do it here, but you're going to learn about why you do it in this book. Very good book. Very educational book, and it's not a hard read at all. It's 158 pages. The print's pretty big, very easy to read, somewhat relatively easy to read. If you guys have questions, come to the Telegram, ask me questions about it, show me your TAs. Hey, am I doing this right? Am I doing this wrong? I'm in there all the time. Not that many people in there. I only have a handful of people who actually do that, so I don't mind doing that for you guys. But nevertheless, this has been a great live stream. I really appreciate everyone that has come by. My name is Leland, and remember, it's all about the TA. I'll catch you guys in the next one.
Aha! have a great time.